What's going on, guys? So this is my day in the life of the iPhone 16, not the Pro, not the Max, just the regular 16. If you do enjoy these commentary style day in the lives, please let me know down in the comments below because our sponsor would love them. It's nobody. So the time is currently 7:03 a.m. and the battery is sitting at 100%. And just like tradition on this channel, whenever we start off our day in the lives, we have to check out the latest comment on the channel. And the first comment says, "Thanks for the info. I saw a new one listed on CL for 201 on the Walmart website. 279. I considered buying one until I came across your post. Thanks again for the info." Seems like people really liked that video I did of the quote unquote scam laptop on Amazon, but yeah, avoid it at all costs. Also, there are names popping up as comments. I believe they're bots. Might want to do a deeper dive video on that, but if you guys have noticed the names on comments, please let me know down in the comments below. But got my Apple Watch ready, about to go on a run, start my day off right. So time is 7:13 and we're about to go on an outdoor run. Whenever I do these day in the lives, I always have a watch paired with the phone just to have that super low trickle to the battery. But yeah, 30-minute run, did my 5K at 7:44. Let's test out the camera quality.
So I'm testing out the camera quality, front camera on the iPhone 16. Usually my day in the lives are better than this, but the weather's not good today, so we just have to make do with what we got. So you guys tell me how the quality is. I think the front camera on iPhones are, I'd say, above average. The back camera I think is way better, but I'd say this is still pretty good for the vast majority of people. So you guys let me know how it looks and sounds, and we'll switch it over to the back camera.
Quick intermission here. So Apple does have this post audio production that you can do. So the next 4 clips you're going to see are the exact same clip. It's just me testing out the 4 different filters that Apple has to see if there's actually a difference and if it's worth using in your own videos that you take.
All right, so now I'm testing out the back camera on the iPhone 16. I'm suspecting it should be much better than what you saw on the front camera, but you guys let me know how it looks and sounds. Once again, the lighting isn't the greatest. There's no sun out, so please let me know if the quality is still good. It's very cloudy and drizzle. I don't know, I'm not a weatherman, but guys let me know how it looks and sounds, and we'll just get on with the rest of the day in life. All right, so now I'm testing out the back camera on the iPhone 16. I'm suspecting it should be much better than what you saw on the front camera, but you guys let me know how it looks and sounds. Once again, the lighting isn't the greatest. There's no sun out, so please let me know if the quality is still good. It's very cloudy and drizzle. I don't know, I'm not a weatherman, but guys let me know how it looks and sounds, and we'll just get on with the rest of the day in life. All right, so now I'm testing out the back camera on the iPhone 16. I'm suspecting it should be much better than what you saw on the front camera, but you guys let me know how it looks and sounds. Once again, the lighting isn't the greatest. There's no sun out, so please let me know if the quality is still good. It's very cloudy and drizzle. I don't know, I'm not a weatherman, but guys let me know how it looks and sounds, and we'll just get on with the rest of the day in life. All right, so now I'm testing out the back camera on the iPhone 16. I'm suspecting it should be much better than what you saw on the front camera, but you guys let me know how it looks and sounds. Once again, the lighting isn't the greatest. There's no sun out, so please let me know if the quality is still good. It's very cloudy and drizzle. I don't know, I'm not a weatherman, but guys let me know how it looks and sounds, and we'll just get on with the rest of the day in life. All right, so I actually just took a sneak peek to see what the back camera quality was, and guys, tell me if I'm over exaggerating, but the 16 video camera, the back camera, I don't know how Apple does it, but it's really good. Like, once again, I'll give Android credit when it comes to photos, but the video department, Apple takes it every single time. It's crazy that's a smartphone. Anyway, back to the day in the life.
Now going over to some of the camera shots, photo shots, or whatever you want to call it, still photos. Can't say this is performing the best out of all the iPhones that I've used in the past. This is the main camera. The first one you saw was the ultra wide. Apple has this new Fusion camera that they're talking about. So it combines the main and the pseudo telephoto. And I've got to say the telephoto looks the best out of all 3 photos that I've taken so far. But I always give companies the benefit of the doubt the first month just because of softwares. And this is one in particular. This is the front facing camera. I just look like I'm Photoshopped for some reason. So whatever post-processing that Apple's doing, they probably need to tone it down a bit. And then this is the portrait shot. And I'd say it looks more natural, but still looks way too post-process. But yeah, have future photos and videos in the rest of the day in life. So the time is now 8:04. It's been about an hour. I didn't get to catch the battery. If I could please look at that real quick. Thank you for seeing the spam mail. But yes, the battery is at 97%, and I'm going to play a quick game of the finals. Pretty fun game whenever you squad up. The next time you play video games, make sure to record your fingers, because I never realized how fast my fingers are moving whenever I'm playing video games. So pretty cool to see that in the commentary. But I get second place because people like to leave lobbies for no reason and it's a waste of my time. But transition. It's 94% battery at 848, and the next segment that you're going to see is actually going to be recorded using the iPhone 16, so you guys can get a little bit more in depth of how the quality is. So just making myself some breakfast before, almost at lunch, before work starts. So just making some oats as usual. If you are a part of the Day in the Life crew, this is a staple on the channel. Do like the new pause feature when it comes to recording videos on the newer iPhones, and I believe it might be iOS in general. I'll have to double check on that. But yeah, making myself some oats. I'd say the camera video quality on the iPhone 16 is much better than I expected. I'd say most people are going to be very satisfied with everything that they're going to be able to do here. You guys let me know how the video quality is when it comes to the iPhone 16 down in the comments below. I think it's pretty superb, and once again, I think this is where iPhones really excel over the competition. But yeah, transitioning over my oats into my yogurt with some other stuff as well. Got to be healthy, quote unquote, on YouTube. Anyway, 9:05, battery still at 94% using the cellular 5G, and it's time to get started on work. Listen, I have a confession to make, okay? I had no idea Worlds was on. I just know that Linkin Park had a song with Riot Games, but I didn't know Worlds was on now. I don't play League anymore, but I do still enjoy watching Worlds, so it's going to be a fun time. Caught the last game of the day and then transition over to doing more stuff that is priority for work. So I have the whole screen grayed out, and you can see the plethora of phones on the table, but the one you need to be concerned about is the iPhone 16 above the mouse. And talking a little bit more about the iPhone 16, it's a great device overall. If you're coming from like an iPhone 11 or 12, you'll definitely notice an upgrade. If you have like a 13 or above, I don't think the update is going to be that crazy. I think software updates are really what make the iPhones feel new than the hardware itself. So do keep that in mind if you do intend to upgrade. So the time is 11:42 and the battery is sitting at 87%. I do set a 10-minute timer so I don't go over into lunch. So that's just a reminder for me to, leave work, because trust me, I can work through work, no problem. I've been using alarms more, just like an audible way for me to like time block myself, because if I don't, trust me, I will just work for like 16 hours without blinking an eye. But yeah, timer goes off, it's 11:53 and the battery is sitting at, I can't even see, it's so bright. Who did the recording on this? 86%? Yeah, 86%. And I try to use my phone in a realistic way. So I think most people driving, they have Bluetooth connected to their car. So this will do another slight trickle on the battery overall. Whoa, did I record this transition? This is clean. What the heck? This is like a movie transition. Anyway, it's 1:30 and the battery is at 77%, so lost about 10% battery over the course of an hour and a half, and we just jumped to 2:02 and the battery's at 74%. And I'm doing a build with a company, it's a NAS, and I'm also trying to upgrade my network to 10 gigs, so that's going to be a fun video to record. So this entire next section is going to be recorded on the iPhone 16. If you guys don't like these cooking parts of the video, please let me know down in the comments below. I can swap it out with something else, but this is just showing the audio and the video quality whenever it comes to the phone that I'm using, so enjoy.
Curry.
Definitely didn't take 2 hours to cook. I had other things I was doing in the meantime, but it's 4:15 and the battery's at 60%. Just listening to music on my AirPods, like I think most people do, once or twice a day. And now I'm actually going to clean up my desk, but just showing you guys what the angle would look like whenever I record my videos. But yeah, MKBHD dropped a panels app, and I wanted to do an overview on it because my friend texted me about it this morning, and I just wanted to know a little bit more about what the app was and the intentions. But as you can see, Apple did increase their APY on their savings account to 4.25. Not sponsored by Wealthfront, but it's 4.5 over there. Use my referral link down in the comments below. But yeah, mounted the overhead camera. As you can see, my setup for recording videos aren't crazy. I do like magnets in the iPhones. It makes things a lot easier, and I'm using the Final Cut camera app on the iPhones as well, using the iPad with the multicam that they dropped recently. So all I got to do is select the iPhones that I want. So using the 15 Pro Max and then using the iPhone 13 Pro as an overhead camera, and just like that, I got my angles. I check, wave my hand just to see if I'm able to see it on the iPad itself, and just like that, I got my angles, all wireless. So if you guys want me to do another update setup on how I record my videos, do let me know down in the comments below. But it's 527 and the battery's at 56%. Overall, have been pretty satisfied with the battery, and I got a package at the door, so I have to unlock my crazy amount of security that I have. I actually forgot what I got. Oh, I remember what this is. So this is actually a patio umbrella thingamabob. I just blanked whenever I was talking. I don't know why. But yeah, basically this is where the umbrella sits outside on your patio, and I have to, lock my door because I don't want people to come in. Got that security on lock. But yeah, this is also being recorded on the iPhone 16 as well. And yeah, just unboxing this. I don't know why I'm putting in the full thing here. This is really just wasting my time. I think your guys' time. And I guess this is what people have to do when they have to fill in time when they don't know what to talk about. But yeah, got to give credit where credit is due. This was made in China, like in all my videos. Got to give credit where your products are made. Reading instructions, because I learned that reading instructions actually makes your life a whole lot easier. And just like that, boom, it's assembled. So yeah, taking this outside, and got to get my new umbrella outside because I don't have an overhead. And trust me, when the sun is out, I'm not trying to get burnt. So positioning this in the proper place, and then grabbing my umbrella that's indoors. Bought this on Facebook for like 40 bucks. Gotta put it in the hole. Come on now, line it up, line it up. There we go. Slide it on in, and just like that, it's up. And the cool feature I didn't even know about like patio umbrellas, that if you click this button here, it just angles itself. How cool is that? The things you learned as an adult. So yeah, this is the video that I recorded whenever it came to the MKBHD. Just giving you guys a quick snippet here.
So I'm breaking the 16th dimension. I'm just going up dimensions at this point. Just finished recording my thoughts on the panels app that MKBHD put out. But I want to segue real quick to the iPhone 16 and my experience so far. So the one thing I do want to talk about is I'm just always impressed by Apple when it comes to their battery life. I don't even know what battery life I'm at right now, but I think I'm like above 50%, and it's 7 o'clock pretty much, so it's been like 12 hours. I'm not a power user by any means, as you guys can tell on my phone or my day in the lives. But it's just impressive how powerful the device is, but how power efficient it is too at the same time. So really impressed by the battery life, but the one complaint I do have is this camera control. If you have an iPhone 16, let me know if you relate or not. God, this light is super bright, by the way. Let me dim this down. iPhone 16, camera control. The button is starting to annoy me whenever I'm taking videos and photos. My finger will graze across it, and then the menu will show up. I'm just like, can this thing go away so I can see my buttons and stuff? Let me know if you relate. I don't use a case, so if you have a case and the button is open, I guess, maybe. Okay, basically what I'm trying to say, right? If you're a case person, does that still affect you? If you don't have a case and you get that prompt whenever your finger glides or is over the camera control, does that annoy you, or is it just something that's annoying me? Let me know down in the comments below. My suggestion, if you are a case developer, like you make cases, my suggestion would be if your finger, like the case cutout, if that camera control has a cutout, if your finger is over it, your thumb shouldn't be able to press unless you apply like a lot of pressure or like a decent amount of pressure. Not a lot, but like, you know what I mean. Or have some type of like door or slide mechanism. That sounds way too expensive to make because that'll eat into your profit margin. So don't do that idea. Regardless, I'd say I'm 50-50 on the camera control so far. 100%. The Fusion camera, on the other hand, God, this is the front-facing camera? Sheesh, Apple.
Oh my god, the day is still going on. So it's 6:53 p.m. Battery's at 49%, and I guess I just go straight into editing that MKBHD video. I don't think I posted it that night. I think I posted it the next day because I was too tired. But yeah, this is just a quick editing session of how I edit my videos. So yeah, just doing research, added in some A-roll, B-roll, C-roll, D, E, F, G, Y, X, Y, Z. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just editing the video at this point. Can we please transition to the next segment, please, editor? I'm editing this myself. I don't know why I'm talking like that. So it's 8:54 p.m. and the battery is sitting at, I can't even tell because I flipped the phone over so fast, but I think it was like 40-something%. But yeah, the video is now rendering. I'm just showing you guys for some odd reason instead of showing you guys stuff about the iPhone 16. And okay, so we just jumped to 1023 and the battery's at 35%. Played the finals again. It got crazy towards the end. I think we lost. But yeah, it was a fun time. Yep, 35%. And I decided I wanted to eat. Late night dinners are my thing, and I'm loving Abbott Elementary. And then I thought to myself, people aren't going to watch this on TV. I mean, they probably would if they were at home. But yeah, let's stress the battery a little bit more on the iPhone, and let's watch the episode on the iPhone.
Has anyone seen the other half of my tuna melt? I was gonna eat it for dinner.
It's not in the fridge?
No, it was, but now it's filled with these eye masks.
Don't touch those. They're for my next shipment for my customers. Those bad boys stay cool for...
Man's pop out, pop up. The mask stays on.
The hell even is this? Another pyramid scheme?
It's only a scheme if you're at the bottom of the pyramid. And obviously, I'm the top. All y'all do is complain. Damn! Ava hogging the refrigerator. Ava used all the printer paper. Ava forgot to sign our paychecks last week.
You forgot to sign our paychecks.
Yes, why do I have to say things twice? Look, you teachers only have one class to worry about. I have a whole school. Do you ever hear me complain?
Literally all the time.
And I deserve to. My job is really hard. I don't see any of y'all trying to be principal.
So I finished the rest of the episode on the couch using the 5G cellular connection that I had. So I think that's a pretty good test of stressing the battery. Next part that I do in all my videos, or at least that I'm trying to do, I play an hour of mobile gaming. My game of choice is Devil May Cry, one of my favorite series. But yeah, stress the battery pretty well. Whenever it comes to a flagship phone, I always put it on the extreme setting. So if you want to conserve your battery, definitely crank the settings down. But as you can see on the extreme setting, the current load is not even at half. So that's pretty impressive by Apple. But yeah, we got to go over to the next part, which is the overall settings that I use for the day. So it's 11:43 p.m. Battery's at 23%. And when it comes to iPhones, there's not as much control that you have compared to Android devices, like setting the refresh rate and things like that. You'd have to go down to low battery mode or deeper in the settings. But display mode is a flagship. I'm going to use it the way it's intended. Have everything set to auto. Don't have True Tone turn off, and I have Race to Wake enabled. When it comes to the wallpaper, I'm not sure if people know this, but you can change the buttons on the front now. So I actually have Todoist on the left, and then I have a scene on the right with Home Assistant. But yeah, pretty happy with the iPhone 16 and iOS 18. Okay, so 118, we definitely bleed into the next day a little bit, but the battery's at 18%. And just showing you guys a bit about the overall battery health, and I think you might be surprised, by the way. So I did run this on 5G the whole time, I believe. I think I used Wi-Fi like briefly throughout the entire day. Yeah, what I'm doing here, highly recommend changing the charge limit to 80% if you want to keep the longevity of your battery. As you can see here, it's a very steady decline in the battery. I'd say I use my phone like most people. Maybe not most people. I think a lot of people use social media these days. But yeah, as you can see, YouTube is 18%. I'd say if you're using like Instagram, TikTok, and all that stuff, you're probably gonna have better battery life than this. But yeah, just scrolling through, you can see it's not crazy stuff in terms of the battery that's being used. Really, Devil May Cry, the camera, the music app, and YouTube took the most. I'm trying to do this, and you can see that not a lot was used. Screen on time was 4 hours 34 minutes. I do think I could have got maybe 6 hours if I used the battery a little bit more, or not used as much mobile gaming. I don't mobile game at all. I just do that for the sake of the videos. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate every single sub, like, and comment. Once again, let me know if you enjoy the post commentary day in life videos. I know people like to do it in more of like a live setting, but I'd say this is a more chill, relaxed version. I'm not intrusive whenever it comes to recording my videos out in public. So appreciate every single sub, like, and comment. As always, guys, much love. Putting it back on the wireless charger and starting the next one.